Alright, let's start with the video. This is for the calculator application. I have already done a certain part of it, the HTML part. I've given some of the style, but not entirely. I have to give some inline styles as well, and I have to rearrange to make it look better. So let's first start with this inline styles. Okay. But before that, I've given most of it the classes. As you can see, this button have BTN classes. Actually, almost all the buttons have BTN classes. And in case there are more styles needed, I have added with the style in the headline, so that way we can continue there. Alright, as I mentioned, I will start with the inline. So first of all, I'm gonna give these particular ones different style, because this one is normally a Z, that is in case when it pressed, it will make it 0 whatever appear there, and this is for backspace, so that's also there. But I want all these operations in different mathematical operations are in different colors, so I'm adding it in an inline style. Alright, yeah, if I added it to BTN, it will apply to everything. Okay, so this will be unique. So okay, this background color I chose -20 B2 AA. That's one of it, and for the next one we're gonna add a different color, and that would be FF A5, sorry, A500. That part is fine, and 789, so I don't have to add any of this. That's style for this, and that color would be F08080, and that's okay. And that would be 4, 5, 6, so that doesn't need it, and this one needed. So for this I'm adding a color of 7D93E0. For this also I'm gonna add the color, and that would be 9477AF. Okay, that's all for now. Okay, let's refresh it and check it. So these all have colors, and these have normal areas, and usually when we have a calculator, this 0 normally bigger, like in 2 lines or 3 lines, and this equals also a little bit bigger. I mean, it goes in 2 rows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a call span here for this tag. So that would be 2. So when I add that, it gives a space for this 2. The button's width won't increase, but this area's width is increases, so that's why it's called span at 2. And for this equals also, what I'll do is I'll add a row span here, make it 5, so it has that space, it comes to center. Now what I'll do is I'll give it one more style for this, what that would be is for this is a height that's 135 pixel, and also for this also I'm gonna add a style, and that is width. Okay, sorry, I made a mistake here, and that would be 135 pixel. Alright, I'll save it. As I mentioned, this one comes up to here and this one comes up to here. Now because of the what I haven't done, I mean the styling and everything, this goes up and down and everywhere, so I need to give the rest the proper styling. Okay, we'll start with the style. That tag should be added within the head. So we can do it externally and link it here as well, but this is enough usually. Alright, first start with the form style. So that will be this area. See, it plays within this div. Sorry, form style is the div, so that part of it within the page. So what I would do is first of all we need to give it a width. So we need to call it first. So as it is a class, start with the dot form_style and parenthesis. Sorry, curly braces. These are curly braces. Starts one and closes one, and we start with the width. We'll give it a 300 pixel, and for the height we'll get 520 pixel. Let's see whether it's visible to our eyes. Okay, as I started to give it style, it goes, this is aligned there. For our easy purposes, let's start with background color first. Alright, I'll give it alright, let's check it. Okay, this covers this much area. This one comes within that, so it also covers that area. Now I'll add more of it. Margin is a tricky area. It covers the outer space, and usually when it comes to usually we give 4 values for it: top, right, bottom, and left. But usually we can give it 2 values as well. That means this one is for left and right. Once we select auto, it gives the same space in the outer layer, and give a proper width, and width is already selected, so the rest of the space will be split into 2, and this 20 pixel given to between the previous tag. Alright, now we'll add a border. Alright, now for example, border is a line that comes out in the outer space, and the thickness would be 3 pixel, and solid is a straight line, I mean the line, and sky blue is the color for it. Let's check it. Alright, the outline is comes. It will be a little curvy, but opacity 3 pixels, it won't be visible that much. And we'll give it a border radius. Border radius is the covered area. Yeah, I have mentioned it. There was no curvy area before. The border radius is the only one gives that radius. Let's give it 5 pixels. See, it's changed. Now the padding. See the difference after I give the padding. See, the inner space goes up, so it gives a space between the given area and the text within. And we align the text to its center. See, it comes there. And we'll add a shadow for that, for this particular box. This shadow part is a bit tricky area, but we'll just do it and we'll try to explain it. Alright, what I've done is give it a box shadow. I've given it values for this, and this is how it appears. It's kind of a tricky area. I'm unable to explain it right at the moment. We'll check it some time later. And we'll add a padding top as well. That would be 50 pixels. Alright. Give a space for this. Now we'll continue with H1 tag. As it is a tag, we can just put it like this. We'll just align its text to center. Give it a padding. When you put it in a single way, it appears to full side. And give it a background color. And we'll give a color for itself. Right. So it comes to center, and give it a padding also. Alright, let's start with the rest. Now this particular tag, what I did is I'm taking the input tag. All the input tags, usually input tag here are these, and when I hover over it, I'll give it a background for green. Alright, so let's go there. See, nothing happens, the same color appears there, and let's see what happens. Now when I go over it, it's changed to green color. See, nothing happened for this one because I have already these backgrounds, everything is different. Because the inline style are more have more power, it won't apply to these ones, because inline we have already created a background color separately. Okay, continue now. This particular star sign for giving for the whole page, so I'm going to give it a margin 0, and I'm going to give it a padding, and that will be 0 as well. So let's see how this changes. So doesn't have any padding or margin in the top, so it moved to top area. Now I'm going for button class, so it starts from b.btn in the curly braces. Alright, for these buttons I'm gonna give it a width for each. That would be 50 pixels, and give it a height. Now you can see it's most of it has same area and it looks better, way better than before. Now I'll give it a font size that I'll give 25 pixels. And give it a margin for each of it. Now I'll select 2 pixels for it, and alright, see, when I select it, the mouse area looks like this. I can change it in case I want it, so I'll change it to pointer. I can choose different, but in case I'll choose pointer. See, once I go over it, change to this hand like way. Now I'll give it a background color too, that I chose red. I give a color for it that I chose white, plain white. Now I'll give it a btn active for this class, in case if it is active, then it has a different styles. Alright. Oh, I can't put it here, sorry. I'll save it, I'll check it. See, I have given it a color, and once I hover over it, this have certain qualities. Now I need to create things I did back. Alright, so I'm changing the font size 23 pixel. Alright, see, once I click this file, the font size goes a little bit smaller, because usually I have given it 25 pixels, but once it's active, that means once I click it, the size of it goes a little bit smaller. So it's convenient, and it it makes you look there, and it will show you what happens there. And then I'm gonna add one more class. As you can see, this text view class is given for this input, so that's for basically this one. Let's add some styling. Okay, I want that width to be 223 pixels. Margin 5 pixel. Okay, font size would be 25 pixel. Padding to 5 pixel. Background color to light green. Right. I'll give it a height 40 pixel. And a margin bottom too. I've already added there 5, but now I'm adding it 20 pixels. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, it looks bigger and better. Okay, for now we'll finish the CSS styling. We'll start with some modification, and we'll look at how we can make it a little bit better, and then we'll do the JavaScript part from the next video. Thank you. In case you have any doubt, put it in the comment section.